I have two questions for you about Roscoe. You being a former forward, obviously a goal is a goal, but how do you appreciate the brilliance that he showed on that goal? Question number one.
We know the quality that Roscoe has. If you see some of his goals in his history, he scored those type of goals. He's excellent on the 1v1, and he was able to strike the ball perfectly to be able to connect to score the goal that was so important for us to get the victory. He's growing. He's been a little bit in a while without playing. He did preseason. He's getting back to his best shape. We saw a glimpse during the game, of what he's capable of. He needs to continue to grow physically, but he's getting there. We had the chance today to be able to give him the opportunity to play from the beginning. Probably, one of the most important games for us, and he responded very well. And also was very content with his work tactically defending, because I think not only he gave us, that beautiful goal and offensive play, but also he helped us defensively.
Part two of the question, he only played a handful of minutes before today. Why did you decide to start him?
Different reasons. I think I saw him practice and he started reaching the level that we were waiting for. We had to be patient. It happened with Salvino last year too. We had to be patient until the point that we felt that he was getting to that stage in order for us to be able to give him more minutes. He's a player that gives us width. He's one that likes to attack with speed. And for this game, we felt that it was a perfect situation for us to be able to expose those areas wide, and ended up, working in a perfect way.
Thank you.
Gio, obviously last two games, different situations, but caught late. What did you like about the mentality this game where you knew they would come and Jimmy had to make a few big saves and come off his line, but that they didn't allow that goal and we were able to get 3 points?
Yeah, I think the most important thing, and we spoke about, is we have to be smart to close games in. And the only way to close the games in is by the entire team being together, ready to be able to react to any situation that was going to happen during the game. And we did a very good job. And then they, sent players forward at the last few minutes to try to, get the tie. And that was a very important play. Great pass to Shipalani. Shipalani timed it perfectly to be able to find the space. But Jimmy read the whole play and he was able to come out. And that was a key factor in the game. But there was a moment that kind of showed the mental stage that the team was on the last few minutes, and we were able to close the game. Even though the referee gave 6 minutes, we were able to close that in a good way.
Yo, primero que todo, el significado de este triunfo, y segundo, ¿cuál fue la clave para ganar un equipo tan duro como Carolina?
Sí, bueno, primero de todo, como bien dices, era un partido fundamental para nosotros, para continuar con la posibilidad de ganar esta la apertura. Es un equipo de Carolina que ha venido muy bien, muy duro, trabajan fuerte, tienen buenos jugadores, y sabemos que la única manera para ganar era tener la fuerza mental de poder luchar dentro de la cancha como ellos lo iban a hacer, y después tratar de jugarle el fútbol a nuestro estilo, a nuestra identidad, lo cual hicimos en bastante partes del partido. Y estoy muy contento de lo que nos dio el equipo, porque creo que nunca dudamos en salir jugando de atrás, siempre buscamos tratar de jugarla con la pelota y le creamos problemas a ellos, y en los últimos minutos, cuando necesitamos defenderlos, logramos defendernos bien.
Another player with the start tonight, Gabriel Farfan, looked pretty good, seemed to really add to the width, push up very high actually. Thoughts on his performance?
Tremendous performance. Looked very confident on the ball, smart in tactical defending, communicated very well, and it was a great performance by him and by Freeman as well, who had to play inside. I think overall everyone did a great job, and you can sense it from the beginning of the game. Even the guys that were outside the 18, they were all with a good and positive attitude in order to be able to get a good result. But for Fan, there were no surprises. He played very well.
In a follow-up to that, what led to that? We've seen so much of Mendez-Oxford partnership. Oxford was obviously riding the bench this week, came in late. What led to that whole idea of pushing Freeman in and starting Farfan instead?
Yes, two reasons. One, Oxford had some back pain during the week, so he wasn't 100%. But the second thing also, this team, Carolina, is a team that tries to play, combining, trying to find players that run into the box. And we felt that Freeman would be better at following those players in this type of game, and for us to be able to play from the back. So there were the two reasons for me to have decided, for us to have decided to play Freeman inside and Fanfine as a right back.
You were talking earlier about kind of the mental aspect of the game. Coming into this game, lost 2 in a row. Carolina obviously hadn't lost yet. Now you come off beating them. What kind of a boost, maybe mentally, does that give you, and also how important is it in terms of the spring season with such a few games really left already?
As I said before, we were not coming into this game thinking we lost 2 games, we need to win this game. We came to win a game like every single weekend. Every weekend we want to win games. But, this game had just a little bit that extra for us to be able to show that this team, can battle, can close games, can be able to beat a team like Carolina. But, the mentality wasn't any different. But of course, this type of wins give you more confidence and allows you to be able to continue to grow. And definitely we're looking forward to trying to win the spring season. I think it's open. I think there's teams, battling in Indianapolis, Minnesota. But for us, that was a very important win.
Gio, a lot of important plays came out of Nico's side today, and he was very close to score a couple of times. Talk about how he's fitting into the team already. How comfortable is he?
No, it's great that you guys, that you pointed out, because he had a fantastic match. He was very good on the ball. He created so many, opportunities. He just gave us, good fluidity of play. He was good defensively. He was smart to be able to know, what the game called at the particular time. He's just a tremendous player. His experience, and we can see his quality. And I see every game he grows more and more physically, and we start seeing more and more of him. And he had a crossbar that I think would have been a fantastic goal if he would have scored.
Just to piggyback off of that, what has it meant to you just to be able to work with Nico this year, and what are you hoping for, for the rest of the season to work with him?
For me, just to continue to make him grow physically, to continue to reach his highest level. He's getting back in there, and we'll take it, one game at a time. For us right now, it's great to have Nico with us.
Coach, Carolina comes in as the highest scoring team this spring with 9 goals. You shut them out. You hold them to only 5 shots. Why do you feel you're so much more effective than other teams were that played against them this year?
Because the players did what we told them to do today. Because today they were concentrated. They worked very hard during the week. We, apply exactly the things that we asked for. And I think everyone that was on the field was able to, give us exactly what we asked them to do when we had the ball, but even more so when we didn't have it. So it was a complete game, I think, for us. So, that's why I think we were able to get the win, because Carolina is a good team. You need to match up physically if you want to get a result with them, and we're able to do so. And then I think the quality was able to be seen from our team.
And also, you talked about Nico and Orozco. Also, Arrieta and Arango came in right away and made immediate impacts. Why do you feel these guys have come in so easily right away and made such big impacts right away from the start of the season in these first 5 matches?
When you have intelligent players, they figure it out, very quickly. And I think the part for them was more to be able to get, fit. And the fitter they are getting, the better they're going to become. And I think finally today we started to look more like the team that we want to be, with more mobility, with more, possession, pressuring them a little bit higher. So now today I think, we're starting to see the real New Cosmos of 2016.
So held on to the 1-0 win. Some very dangerous opportunities, especially at the end. Some really dangerous one-on-one moments with Jim Leonard, where he came up big. 2 games where, at the end, at the death, basically, result or loss. Do you feel that closing out games is kind of a challenge for the team right now? Is it something that maybe you need to work on?
No, I think they handled it very well today. I think if you look across the world, the last minutes are always the ones that everybody just, throws everything to figure things out. If you look at the Premiership today, so many goals, 90 minutes. I think there were 2. I think it was Watford over yesterday. So, it's a common thing in soccer. I think it's the experience, being smart, how to close the game. and I think we did it today. We were able to know what the game asked us to, to do at the last few minutes, and then, everybody was into the game, ready to be able to react, and he showed the save Maurer that I think if he started 1 second late, could have been a goal.